My name is Doreen Guarneri, and I am co-owner and co-creator of American Culture Brands, owner of the Look Spa Salon as well. My husband and I started American Culture around 2002 or so. The reason that our company is named that is because we make products for all cultures. We make products particularly for hair. Shampoos, conditioners, volumizers, gels. It's actually manufactured in our facility. We have a lab on premises. What color do we want this product to become? What fragrance do we want this product to have? Which product line do we want this product to be delivered in? The design of the color ink that's going to go on the bottle. Everything that we make is made with our strategy of how we need it to be, what we need to market, what things we want in our product, what things we don't want in our product. And it really all starts from right here at the salon level, because I am actually a professional hairdresser, so I still do work behind the chair and on clients, and we get to use these products day in and day out, and we know how they're performing. I was an art student. I was constantly with anything regarding color. There's total interest for me. I love every part of it because I'm attracted and interested in that. That you know you're doing a great job is, some of these celebrities looking for our product. Mark Wahlberg, Jewel, Nina Savare, Will Ferrell, loves Magic Potion, something that we make that's very popular. It's a leave-in spray-on conditioner. Success comes from two major things. One, working from the bottom up. I have worked doing everything right down to, I have been on delivery trucks. But the other would be aligning yourself with the right people. You're only as good as your team. You have to have qualified people that care.
I am Robin Epperson McCarthy. I am the owner winemaker of Saltbird Cellars, which makes small production wines here on the North Fork of Long Island. I started my career at Premium Wine Group in 2003 in the middle of harvest, and I've been working for them or with them in some capacity ever since. Premium Wine Group is a contract winery, which means that it has, I believe right now it's about 19 producers that use their amazing equipment. I focus on the winemaking and the sales and marketing. I've come into it from a science background, but I very much have a creative artistic side that I've been able to apply. I ended up working at the winery just because I needed a temporary job, and I never even thought that there was an industry out here where I could take my science degree and apply it in a way that was so fulfilling and creative like the wine industry is. So I have a pre-med biochemistry degree. I graduated with every intention of going to med school, which is funny because chemistry was one of my least favorite subjects in college and the one that I ended up doing it for 7 years here in the wine lab at Premium Wine Group. When you're a small business that you're self-employed with no employees, you're doing everything. It's science, it's production, it's sales, it's marketing, it's history, it's culinary, it's all of these things. For me, it's very rewarding having grown up out here and now talking to people and saying, what's your favorite wine? And hearing that it's Long Island.
I'm Allie Shaper, and the name of my company is called Brooklyn Enology, and I'm also known as If Wines and the Peconic Cellar Door. And if I'm going to make wine, I want to dedicate it to New York grapes. I went to Cornell University, which is in Ithaca, in the Finger Lakes, and that actually happens to be smack in the middle of one of the prime winemaking regions for New York State. So that's where I kind of got my feet wet, so to speak. All these theories about manufacturing definitely apply to winemaking, but it's a food product and you have to think about how you put together a product and when you need to time all the different supplies that you need. How are you going to fund it? How are you going to store it? How are you going to transport it? So the as in the name is just my initials, and the if, it's about what can you achieve, what can you create. Taking a little bit of a risk, trying something that you think might be a little bit wacky or maybe is not going to work out. But what if it does work out? And that's what the As If wines are about, what can be possible. And so that's just a positive message that I wanted to put out there.
My name is Justine Haupt. I'm a scientific associate for Brookhaven National Laboratory. Brookhaven National Laboratory is a research facility that I design apparatus for experiments, parts for the telescope that I'm working on as part of a much larger project. Sometimes doing analysis, sometimes running part of an experiment.
We are a premier world-class institution doing primarily basic research for nuclear physics. We do it in material sciences. We do a lot of work running some of the best machines in the world. Justine is a pretty amazing young woman. She now works with a team, an instrumentation team here at the laboratory. She has an engineering background, but she just has this curiosity that's really amazing. So she looks around and sees things and looks at how she could create, make, do, change it.
I'm working on this telescope called the Large Synoptic Survey Telescope. It's a very big project, many people, smart people working on it. I'm a very small piece of it. I'm not doing the astronomy directly. I'm helping to develop the instruments we use to do astronomy. I'm developing parts that will wind up in the telescope itself, but also test equipment.
That telescope will be the best in the world. It's going to see deeper into the sky, photograph or be able to image the entire southern hemisphere over a period of 4 days. Unprecedented.
I think my personal strengths are optical and mechanical design. So originally, for my whole life, I wanted to be a commercial airline pilot. Long story short, I transferred my major from aviation to physics. So day to day, I might be designing something or prototyping something or 3D printing something, putting things together, making sure they work, programming, making mechanical drawings. The main task at hand is to create things that didn't exist before. So creativity is not only encouraged, it's required.
I am Tracy Summers. I'm production manager at Spectronics Corporation, the largest manufacturer of ultraviolet products and ultraviolet dyes.
We manufacture over 1,000 products, primarily in the field of ultraviolet lighting equipment and fluorescent dyes. We're the largest manufacturer in the world of ultraviolet light sources.
I've been with Spectronics for 24 years now. I started in 1993. I started in purchasing as an expediter. I wanted to learn more of the company, so I moved over to customer service. And there, after about 5 years in customer service, I wanted to even learn more of the company. So I decided to go into production. I was the production coordinator, and then I became the production manager. So I managed the foreman, which the foreman managed the workers. So it's coordinating and making sure that we meet all the customers' expectations and getting all the orders out at a timely fashion. I'm like the in-between person with everybody. So I'm the middleman between sales, customer service, upper management, problem solving.
Tracy is a tremendous asset for us here. Very dedicated, very passionate. Virtually everything that she learned on the job.
I like challenges, and let's see how far I can go and how much I can learn and take it from there.
My name is Ellen Gambickler. I'm the Associate Director of Project Management Office for Engineering for the Novartis Technical Operations here on Long Island. We make generic pharmaceuticals, basically for creams, ointments, solutions, and lotions for pharmaceutical dermatological products. I work with the engineers for project management. And basically what I do is I handle all the capital projects. I work with the engineers. I monitor the projects as far as their status and their costs. I currently myself am a project manager on a project called Track and Trace Serialization. So that this helps ensures patient safety and also prevents counterfeiting.
Evelyn Marchani. I am the Vice President and Site Head for Novartis Pharmaceutical in Long Island. Well, I'm responsible for managing 2 manufacturing sites of dermatology products. We have about 350 employees. And basically, I'm responsible to make sure we produce our medicines on time, every time, safely and efficiently, and that we have that on the hands of our customer when they need them. I'm a chemist by education, so I chose chemistry because I wanted to be able to sustain myself. Managing people is my passion. This is what I do the best. I love doing that. And making sure we can do something that is valuable for everybody. And really helping others, because this is what we do in pharmaceuticals, making sure we can improve people's lives with the products that we make.
It has to start with something, so why not start at the very beginning, which is manufacturing? There's a lot of manufacturing on Long Island, a fact that a lot of people don't know.
I think people think about manufacturing as just building products, doing things with their hands on, but this is not the only thing you can do in manufacturing. You can have a scientist in manufacturing, you can have engineering manufacturing, you can have a women in all kinds of roles within manufacturing.
Why should women be in it? Anybody should be in it. There's so many challenges, so many opportunities. I really can't explain it. It's a learning experience. You feel at the end of the day, I have finished something, I've got something done, and I'm working towards making my company the best company you could possibly make it.
Young women considering this field should do it. I'm not even going to say they should consider it, they should just do it.
Manufacturing's not just sitting there taking something and putting it over here and going, okay, that's done, and move that.
I feel that women really do enjoy being productive.
We can really create and be innovative and do different things.
Women are just detail-oriented, task-oriented, goal-oriented people.
Just every aspect of manufacturing, there's women. They make a difference. They do make a difference.
It's not easy. You have to work hard. But if you like it, if you love what you're doing, you will do it with passion and you will make it happen.
Breaking down those notions of what a young woman should be when she grows up, I think, are really important parts. And so if it's something you want to do, take on the challenge, find a reason to get there and do it. And don't let other people stop you. Just keep going.
You are who you are. Be it, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise.
I would tell a young woman the same thing I would tell a young man or anybody coming into this particular industry, that if the load is too heavy, learn to drive the forklift.
My name is Justine Haupt.
My name is Robin. I'm Allie.
I'm Ken White.
I am Ellen Gambickler.
I am Jessica Fan.
I am Tracy Summers.
I'm John Cooper.
I am Evelyn,
I'm Doreen Guarneri.
And I'm a Long Island maker.
and I am a Long Island maker.
And I'm a Long Island maker.
I'm a Long Island maker.
I'm a Long Island maker.
I am a Long Island maker.
And I'm a Long Island maker.
And I am a Long Island maker.
And I am a Long Island maker.